Hey, Frank, I'm Ahearn, privacy expert and blackmail strategist. I'm going to talk about gang extortion, stalking, and this can happen in various ways. So the most common way is the cartel blackmail scam where, a person goes online, looking for an escort or a masseuse, and they make contact, and next thing you know, the person behind the number is bombarding them with pictures that are really horrendous of bodies and, information about where the person lives or, their spouse, employment, just all this information. And they give the impression that they're going to come to the home and, hurt the victim. It's not always the case. They don't come to your home. It's really just this bombardment of scary information. But if you're married or if the blackmailer does have your employment, they can expose you there. So you have to be very, careful about that and deal with the blackmail properly. The other thing is with women, it can happen on romance scams where they connect with a romance scammer, and typically it's the Nigerian black romance scam group or the Ivory Coast blackmailers. And what they do is, once the romance scam escalates into blackmail, they have other people or they pose as other people. So the victim is getting, 5 messages from 5 different people demanding money. And it's just this continuous battering of victims. And it's very hard to deal with from an emotional level, specifically because a lot of these victims are often married. And so the threat is to expose them to their spouse. And so, there is a solution to deal with it. Dealing with blackmail is very stressful for victims, but my job is to take over, pose as you, and get rid of the blackmailer. Now, there are other forms of gang extortion that can just, be a random stalking situation online, but that's too, sometimes it can come from, connecting with someone on a dating app or, somebody just targeting you on your social media. So it really depends. And if you need help, reach out. I can fix your problem and take it from there. Be safe.